Thank you, Jim. I can't tell you how inadequate I feel now after this production. So, thank you for that. At least I am in costume, so I don't get too bad. That was amazing. Well, good morning. Good morning, SLO. So thank you all for being here. It's really an amazing opportunity to be in front of you all, and I'll tell you, I've had the opportunity to speak here a couple of times, but as I look out, it never fails to impress just all of the people that come here and enjoy the fellowship and all that you do every day for our community. And it's really, really exciting to be here among you this morning. I want to tell you that I also really appreciate you supporting the women and men of our police department. I have the privilege of representing the department. Those people are out there every single day, night, day in, day out, serving our community, putting their lives on the line. And so really appreciate you supporting them. If you see them out, say hi. They enjoy when you wave. They like it when you use all your fingers. Yes, we appreciate that. Thank you. I do have some great department updates I want to share with you. I know my time is limited, but I first want to deliver a message to you all to talk about resiliency and positivity. Especially when sometimes it's kind of difficult to find those things every day around us. Right now, we're facing some challenges in our community. We've got, thankfully, crime is not one of them. So crime is low, and you're the safest you have been in San Luis Obispo in a number of years. We're really, really fortunate. But even with those metrics being where they're at, the question I ask myself is, how safe do you feel? And that's a lot harder to measure when we talk about the feeling of safety and security. And so many things go into that other than just data. And so those are the things that really keep me up at night is worrying about how does our community feel. We have struggling nonprofits. Probably some of you are representing boards here today that are going through a very difficult time right now. We have increasing unhoused issues for our community. We have budget woes both personally and professionally that we're all experiencing right now. And they create anxiety and uncertainty for all of us. And they threaten our sense of safety and how we feel about being safe in our community. I want to tell you that our community is built for this. The work that you do reinforces our community to weather the storms, and challenge is one of the things that we do really well in San Luis Obispo. So things are going to get better, as they always will. And even with the uncertainty, I just want to pass along a message that your city leadership is committed to providing the best services possible to our community, even in times of difficulty. This last year, we added 2 licensed psychiatric technicians to our CAT team. I think you're all familiar with our CAT team. One is for CAT, one is for our mobile crisis unit. These incredible individuals are delivering first-class mental health services out in the field, down in the creeks, wherever it may be, where it's needed most. And that's a huge resource for our community. We're also in our 5-year strategic plan. Many of you were part of developing our plan. We have year 1 behind us, and we're 25%. It's like that. I'm not good at math, but anyway. We're 25% done with our 5-year plan, and we're really happy that's moving along where it is. I want to, if you haven't read our plan, it's online. But the one thing I want to talk about real quick is we didn't go into this process to create a vision, a new vision. We liked the one we had, but in meeting with our community and our stakeholders, we created a new vision. I'm going to read it for you briefly. A community partnership built on trust, focused on safety, and the shared values to ensure the SLO quality of life. That's it. It's one sentence. And everything we do as an organization is to reinforce that vision statement and to deliver that to our community. Speaking of safety, we did have a little celebration recently known as St. Patrick's Day. We'll talk about it, but it did happen. It was really different this year. I'm very proud of that. So it's grown tremendously over the years, as you mentioned. It got to a point where tens of thousands of people coming into our community, taking over the street, it was at a breaking point, and we were on course for another disaster as we had in the past. So this year, we brought in many, many resources from across the state, all across our region, to combat this issue. And so we had a very positive outcome. I want to thank our Cal Poly partners. It would not have been possible. All the agencies that came from across the country or the state to be here really helped us out. But most importantly, I want to thank our student community for making the decision to not go to the street. And we're very, very proud that they went. They still had fun, They just didn't do it in the streets. We're very, very fortunate that we had a great outcome this year. And finally, one last piece of exciting news, as Jim had mentioned, our city now has a delegate on the States Associations of Chiefs of Police to the IACP. And what that means is we're able to replicate the things that we're doing here in SLO, not only on a state level, but now we represent 14 other states in the country, everything essentially west of Texas. And so we're showing people how we're building trust in our community. We're showing people how we're improving professionalism in policing. They're taking note. So I'm very proud of the work that we're doing. We have 2 years on this rotation, and we're going to do all that we can to show people the SLO way. As I conclude this morning, I just want to, again, thank you for supporting the police. Thank you for criticizing the police. Either way, you're making us better, and we really appreciate the feedback, and you're helping us learn and grow. So with that, stay positive, SLO. Thank you for all you do, and I appreciate you having me here.